Hi everyone and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of February 16th. If we haven't met, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my occult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards the life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you want to learn how to read the cards, you'll find information on my beginner's course below. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the new Palladini Tarot with Carnelian, the classic Rider-Waite-Smith with Hematite, and the Tao de Marseille with Prehnite. We also have 4 different oracle cards to choose from 4 different decks. So go ahead and pick which tarot deck and which oracle card resonate with you the most. It's totally fine if you're drawn to more than one. And as always, you can pause this video if you need more time. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. Alright, Group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. Whoops. Ooh, nice. How bad can it be when we open with the 10 of coins, with the King of Cups in the mix? Okay. Pfft, please. All right. Let's see here. Oh. I can see a bit of my desk showing by the mat. I'm going to adjust that. I'll see you right now. Actually, I spoke too soon. I'll just set it up the actual cross. Whoops. Now I'll see you right now. Group 1, I don't think I have much to say to you. This is an embarrassment of riches, basically. I think that's what the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck underpinning the entire reading is adding to this. And I think that the balance that is at the center of this spread, or at this energy, is the balance between the speed at which either you are going or things are going, or the pressure that you feel to make things go faster versus the lofty goal that you are after. I think that is the emotional navigation that you're being invited to partake in for this week. I was surprised that this wasn't the King of Coins here, because when the only reverse card is the 6 of Wands, how bad can it be, you know? So yeah, it's looking like one of those weeks, but in the good sense. I would say that really it's a question of pacing yourself. No matter what this acceleration or quick energy is, whether it's you, whether the motivation or pressure to go faster is coming from within you or from outside of you, I think that this is a good week to head towards your goals, as long as you keep your head on straight. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump ahead to your oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, Group 2, let's see what we have for you for this week. Okay, nice. If Group 3's first card is also like this blatantly positive, it'll be good. I wouldn't worry too much about these 2 cards. Yeah. The one major arcana card is the fucking sun, and it's upright. So yeah, I'll just establish that right away. Beautiful. I'll see you right now. Group 2, the vibe to best describe, or the metaphor to best describe this vibe, is that of having to do a job without your favorite tool or your most trustworthy tool or something like that. And I think that you're in a good spot to be able to do the job anyway, with the Knight of Wands upright in the middle of the reading here. But, you know, the facts are that there are only 2 upright cards in all of this, right? And the what was giving having to do without the tool is the seven of coins and the nine of swords, because when you have to do a job that's important to you and you don't feel like you have everything that you need, that can be very stressful, you know. So yeah, and also the theme of lack of clarity is pretty strong here, in the sense that there are only three swords in the entire deck that are upright, and two of them are here, and they're both reversed, right? The odd one out is the Justice card, for those of you who are keeping track. But yeah, I'm not sure. Well, actually, one thing that I am sure about, I don't think that the Queen of Swords is reversed for communication issues. I think it's perception, the clarity point that I was just making. I think that the perception that the Queen of Swords is either being invited to see or being warned that she's at risk of missing is either your ability to do the job without the tool, or where the tool is, or the fact that there's another tool similar that can do the same thing, or your backup tool, or that kind of thing. Because again, like I said before pausing, with the sun, you know, speaking of clarity, that's one of the things of this that the sun has to offer too, because it's what separates the day from the night. I mean, if I close the blinds here, actually, yeah, with the lights that I set up here, it doesn't affect the shot that much. But the sun is literally what separates the day from the night, and you can see much better during the day than during the night, despite the lack of clarity rant that I was just going on. It is the only major arcana here. So there's that. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump ahead to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. Group 3, let's see what we have for you for this week. The problem I'm having is where to put the decks that I've used. I'm going to have to solve that. Anyway, let's do it. Okay, all three groups have had a really encouraging first card. That's really funny. I was saying that to group 2, like if group 3 also has a solid opening card, it's going to be one of those weeks, but in the good sense. I guess that's suitable for Pisces season. Regardless of anything, I'll see you right now. Group 3, this is looking like a good week, but it's looking like a week that it might not be obvious to you that this was a good week by the end of this week. I'm saying this because of the Wheel of Fortune in the mix that I read very differently in Marseille, and also the fact that every card here is odd except for the Ten of Cups here, and I guess technically the Wheel of Fortune here. So yeah. And the duality of having two Cups cards and two Swords cards mixed with the turbulent energy of the Wheel of Fortune. I focus a lot more on the turbulent nature in Marseille. So yeah, with the only human being the Justice card here, you know, she's like, she's cutting through the bullshit upright and weighing things carefully. I think that this is a week to stay frosty, like they say, but again, with the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Swords both being here, I think that there is. It could also be a good week, but at a high cost, which kind of, you weren't expecting to pay that much for the thing you wanted, that kind of thing. That could be it also. But all in all, I think it's looking positive. And again, if it doesn't look that way, it might look better if you look at it like a month later or something like that. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump ahead a couple seconds. I want to follow up on the story that I was telling last week about my fridge. My fridge has stopped making the noise that I was lamenting last week. but that's because it died, or at least it's no longer useful as a fridge. Unfortunately, I had to throw out about 1/6 of the meat that I had here. The rest is currently in my parents' freezer, so that's nice, except for the portion that's thawing currently in my cold room. That's what I call it because it is not a fridge, but at least it doesn't make the noise anymore. I'd rather live like a college student for a couple months than switch my fridge during the winter, or at least that's how I feel right now. I made the call this week, let's say. So yeah, that's what my week has been like. Group A, your card is Keeping Still. This is I Ching hexagram number 52. And the keywords are meditation, self-renewal, composure, detachment, self-acceptance, epiphany, and serenity. Yeah, given the tarot portion, this is really fitting. I think that something that all three of you can use is some centering, to the point where the only reason I'm not rereading the words and moving on is because I did that too recently. But I think that self-renewal, serenity, and meditation are the three big ones for you. Group B, your card is Full Moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. Let me just show it to you like that. I'm actually going to have to think about it a moment. Nope, I couldn't, how can I say this? I couldn't think of a non-obvious way to read this. I would take this as a general good omen for this week. I know that the first card, shit, I didn't say that at the top of the portion because I was ranting about my fridge, but the first card for all three groups was really good looking. So in that sense, if you had any reservations about what I told you in the tarot portion, you can take this as an indication to double check that. Group C, your card is Rest. Okay. Honestly, I think that the important part here, it's the tale of the two lumberjacks, and one of them works half as long and chops more wood than the other. And at some point, when the one who was always the first to arrive and the last to leave, finally asked the other lumberjack what his secret was, and he talks about what his day was, and he spends so much time sharpening his axe. I think the sharpening your axe thing would be the rest and recuperation for this week. There we go. I was going somewhere. Group D, your card is Harmony. This is the Sun in Libra. That's a very fitting name for the Sun in Libra. But I think that this is an invitation to really focus on the harmonious relationships. And I'm reminded of that thing. I forget which audiobook that I heard this in recently, but it's try to think of it as for every person that you speak to this week to leave them with a gift, even if the gift is a compliment or something that that'll make their day better, not necessarily a physical gift. I think that is the spirit with which you're being invited to approach this week. And that wraps up everything. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please give this video a like. I hope you have a great week. It's looking like you will. I'll see you soon.